Okay, everything is fine.
Did you have something running in the background?
No, I mean, I turned up my bitrate from 3,500 to 4,000 for last time I was gaming, just to increase the quality a bit, and it was fine there. When I run everything I'm doing here at 4,000,
it bogs down.
Yeah, it just bogs down, I guess. It's time for a new PC. All right. Well,
I'm sitting on a tweet.
Yeah, I just sent one out. Did you send it out? Yeah.
No, I didn't. All right, so I'll just read. All right, let's cancel that then. Delete. And I will just retweet that.
Mm-hmm. I got some fucking engagement on Twitter today, man.
Nice.
Talking shit about Nintendo.
Yeah, because Nintendo is shit. You have every right to talk shit about a shit company.
Yeah, because everybody was talking about now that there's a new fighter pass for Smash Brothers that they're probably gonna add like mad Fire Emblem characters. And I've been saying to Mount Lover, like, Nintendo should just like go ahead and make a Fire Emblem fighting game, because clearly that's what they want to do.
Right.
Because they just like can't stop with the Fire Emblem. And I got a decent amount of engagement on that little reply. Oh, my mama's in the stream. How you doing, mama?
Awesome.
All right, so I am ready if you are.
Yep, you're starting off, right?
I'm starting off.
190.
That's
all right.
That's my number. All right, let's do this. Yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a weekly gaming news show, the podcast where me and my good friend Todd come together and talk about the video game news from the previous week. This is episode 190 for the week ending February the 8th? February the 8th. We're coming at you guys a little bit late this week due to some personal issues. I had to buy a new car, and it's like it was not the best day of my life. Like, yeah. Most times when you go in to buy a new car, it's like, yeah, this is happy, but I ended up having to sell my old car, my previous car, and I wasn't ready for that. But I also wasn't ready for another car note either. But
yeah, I went through the same thing a couple months ago.
Right? I remember.
Yeah.
Because you came out with a Tesla. I came out with just a newer version of the same car I had. But
hey, there's nothing wrong with a Camry.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, that thing lasts me for 10 years. Mm-hmm. So hopefully here's to another 10. We're playing more Remnant from the Ashes. This is a game that we have been enjoying immensely since we started doing kind of this mashup of playing games and providing you guys with our takes on the gaming news. So we're going to continue our journey here. We don't have any updates and corrections, so for this slot of the show, why don't we get back to where we were the last time we played, because I believe we've already upgraded everything, so we don't necessarily need to do that. So let's just head back to the game, to the last checkpoint that we were at, and see what it is that we need to do. I know we can talk to
Butterfly Queen.
The Butterfly Queen. Or the Fairy Queen, whatever the hell she is. She looked like a fairy or butterfly thing.
She's
monstrosity.
She's got wings and she's got insect legs.
Insect legs. There we go. Wings and insect legs. So we're going to go talk to her and see what's up with her before we actually jump into the news. I want to thank everybody that's tuning in. We are streaming across multiple platforms. If you're watching this live, thank you for your support. What kind of car did I get? It's a 2017 Toyota Camry. That's what I got.
Fancy.
Yeah, right.
So you got all the bells and whistles.
It's not push to start. I think they started push to start in like 2018. But
but you got the navigation, right?
Now, well, it has like a front. I think I can get navigation in there, but it has like the rear facing camera and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. It doesn't have the sensors, but it has the camera.
So it's like you upgraded your car, right?
I just upgraded my car. Yeah, it's still my car. I just upgraded it. All right, so awesome. we got a heart last time. The heart of one of those demon things that we were fighting.
Let's see. Did we use it already? We used it already, right?
No. I think that's for her.
Oh, the Guardian's Heart. Yeah.
Guardian's Heart. Yeah, that's what she wants.
Yeah, because she had us go fight the two.
Oh, you setting up or is the show started? The show started, baby. Welcome to the show, Garchomp. How you doing, my guy?
What is up, Garchomp?
Yeah, we've already started. All right, so we're going to talk to her real quick, and then we'll get into the news. So let me fix my green screen. It's messed up on one side. Yep, the Guardian's dead. Did you talk to her?
Oh, I guess I did. Why? Should I give it to her, or should I say I don't have it?
I don't know, because apparently we are supposed to give that Guardian Heart to the other guy with the loincloth on his face.
So whose friend do we want to be? We want to be Butterfly Girl's friend, or we want to be loincloth friend? I
don't know, man. I feel like everybody in this area has been attacking us. And they follow her orders, like she's the queen.
Right.
And Loincloth dude, like, he's the one that's so I don't think we have it.
We are sorry as well. Yet we hold out hope. Should you retrieve the heart, do return it to us. You will be handsomely rewarded.
Handsomely rewarded?
I have some questions. Oh, then she becomes she's a vendor now.
Oh, really? What does she have? Does she have anything good?
Let's see. What she got to sell?
What's the name of this game you're playing? This is called Remnant from the Ashes. It's a cooperative, third-person dungeon crawler is what I would call it. And it's really fun.
She's got Divine Nectar and Greenleaf, and she doesn't have any weapons, and she has some Blood Ward.
Okay, nah. I can use some Blood Ward. I'll pick up a couple.
I'll get it. How much scrap do I have? Where's my scrap count?
Oh, man, I'm actually broke.
I don't see. I only have 1,600.
Yeah, I'm actually broke. I think I'm good.
I'm just going to buy 2.
Todd, are you a Borderlands fan? Because you should join me and Mr. T on an epic quest.
I am a Borderlands fan, but I don't have it for PlayStation Garchomp. I have it for Xbox One. And in fact, I didn't buy it. My game share partner, Game Share bought it.
Yeah, Garchomp wants to play that game so bad, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the PlayStation, because I actually intended on getting that for the Xbox too. The Xbox as well, because I like shooters on Xbox. But I'm just not feeling it.
I don't know. I played through the first mission, barely.
It just feels like Borderlands 2, which isn't bad, but Borderlands 2 is an old ass game. That's
what I was ready to say. It felt dated to me. It had upgraded visuals. It looked nicer, but it felt dated.
All right, so going back to the labyrinth to talk to that guy, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's see what he has to say.
Well, it's on sale for $30 on the PlayStation.
Intriguing indeed. All right, so while we're waiting on this, let's jump into the quick hits. We're going to get into the current events for the show. The first thing that we're going to talk about is Nintendo. We were just talking about, well, off camera, I was talking about how I got a little bit of traction on Twitter for talking shit about Nintendo.
Imagine that.
Nintendo
fans don't like you disparaging their company.
No, I actually got some pretty good feedback. Because one guy was like, "Nah, I don't trust Nintendo to make a fighting game because they tried to make a Dynasty Warriors game with the Fire Emblem characters and it sucked." I was like, "Oh man, all right."
Oh. That's interesting.
It is very interesting. I had absolutely no idea. Okay, so he's not here. Which door do we go through to get to him?
You're asking the wrong person. No, he's not over. No, you're in the wrong section, sir. We gotta go back to that desert area.
Yeah, because I know we were here, and then we went somewhere, and then that took us to that guy.
Yeah, we had to go to the desert. He was in like the desert area.
Okay,
okay. Yeah, it was like almost like a dungeon.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly where he was located.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you navigate the fast travel because I'm completely lost.
You're asking the wrong person.
You asking the wrong person. So in this week's quick hit regarding Nintendo, the FBI has actually caught up and captured a very notorious Nintendo hacker, which is good news because you never want your stuff given away for free, and that's essentially what this guy was doing, was coming up with ways to hack the Nintendo Switch in order to get free items from the eShop, and in addition to other hacks and exploits.
Yep, and he was teaching people how to access pirated and unreleased games, but he was also spilling the beans on Nintendo, right? He actually spoiled the Nintendo Switch release, right? He was out a couple of months before they talked about it. He released some information. But yeah, the guy's name. Do we want to say his name?
No, I don't really want to give him any more recognition than he deserves,
Yeah. So he was arrested. He was charged. And yeah, his hacking days are over.
Yeah.
But on top of that, apparently he was messing around with some more dastardly photos and video stuff on his computer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had to pay Nintendo $260,000 in restitution, or almost $260,000 in restitution, and he's looking at 3 years in prison. Yo, did these always move?
No, and we just spawned some dudes. Oh wow, this freaking gun is the Hive pistol is so powerful. Holy crap. Like 2 shots on these dudes.
Nice. Yeah, so yeah, he's getting what he's deserved. Again, I'm not a huge fan of leakers. I'm not a fan of people that hack in the leak. I'm not a fan of people that do what do they do when they go in and look at the data?
Data miners or whatever.
Yeah, the data miners. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them either. So, I mean, what he was doing was illegal. He was told to stop, and he continued. Right? He was told he was caught in 2017 or he was told in 2016 to stop, and he kept going. And yeah, so he's going to get, go to jail for stuff like that, or you get fined, or both. And he's getting both.
He is definitely getting. What the hell is this? What? I'm stepping on these tiles and they're like spawning these dudes.
Yep.
I don't know why.
So I'm not. Can we not go in this door?
It doesn't seem like it.
Nope, you said we can't go in.
So like, how did we get to the guy with the loincloth on his face the first time?
Let me look at my map.
Okay.
Bag's full.
And I don't see anything on here that indicates anything.
Yeah, because I remember we came to this tower, and it like opened up a freaking like gateway into another area.
Yeah, so we can go. So we talk. Maybe is it on the other side of the map? Maybe. Do we need to go to the other side?
Well, let's look at the fast travel real quick. See if there's anything else.
All right.
So I definitely don't remember these floor tiles moving like this. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
So while we're figuring that out, we'll go on and move on to our next story. I mean, I have so what are your final thoughts on it? It's like, he's getting what he deserves. He was doing illegal deeds. He had been doing this for a while. He had been asked to stop. So you can't really feel bad about a guy that just continues to go against a company's wishes.
Yeah, I mean, he was illegally hacking into their systems right from outside. He has no business in those places.
Right.
So yeah, he's getting what he deserves. It's one thing to do a data mine on software that's on your PC. It's another thing to backdoor your way into a company's secure intranet to steal data that they don't want released to the public.
Yeah. Huh? Is it the Undying Throne? Could that be where we go?
Oh, maybe that sounds like it.
All right, let's go there.
That could be it.
But yeah, very, very crazy, and it goes to show you that these companies will prosecute you for, spilling the beans on their, on their secrets. These companies, especially in the entertainment business, they make money off of promoting and, getting the word out there when it comes to these new products. And, it's going to be a very long. Oh yeah, he's right here. It's going to be a very, very unsettling time for him once he gets charged and everything. Because I believe he was just indicted, so they're going to come up with the charges and
No, he's. I thought it was indicted. I thought it was sentencing. Hold on.
They already sentenced. I thought I read it said he was indicted.
Heard that is that. Yeah, he's agreed to pay almost 260,000 Nintendo. Yeah, he plead.
Oh yeah, okay. He put in his plea already. Yes,
he put a plea. Yeah, he agreed to a plea deal, and he's agreed to pay back up about $260,000, and he's waiting for sentencing, which the recommendation is 3 years.
Okay, so yeah, how old was he when he went to jail? Well, he's 21 years old, and he's from California, so he's a young guy with a lot of knowledge. It's just unfortunate that he decided to put that knowledge into doing illegal things on the internet. And he got caught up, so you're going to jail now. Well, we'll see. But yeah, that's our first story. Let's talk to this guy, and then we'll move on to the next topic. So let's see what he got to say. Have you the heart? I do. Or we can refuse. I will not give you the heart. I trust these guys. I have no reason not to trust these guys. So far.
I don't know. We've been attacked by 4-armed dudes. Weren't we attacked by some 4-armed dudes?
We were.
I like his look better. I don't like the butterfly girl. I'm sorry.
All right, so we're going with this guy. I do. We'll give him the heart.
I am uncomfortably in your debt.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh man.
Rectify that. But first.
The
Ikari were not wrong, You, oh traveler, have ushered in the age of reconstruction.
Okay.
Long have I waited for this moment.
Okay.
For the chance to renew this world under my strong guiding hand.
Oh, who's this you think he is?
We may have made a mistake, boys.
Oh, his boys were attacking us.
I thought those were just statues. I didn't think those were real dudes.
On this day, I deliver you. And together, may we forge a new, greater civilization.
Oh man.
So both of them were attacking us.
They may have been, yeah. They may have been like opposing tribes or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have done well, child, and my debt to you will be repaid.
Okay.
As you have saved my world, so may you save your own.
All right.
Or at least, may you die bravely.
All right, we got a trait point. Got a lot of experience. Got an achievement.
Yep.
And I got a +5 ribbon. It's like a little sickle scythe thing.
No, I'm getting a whole bunch.
Oh, we got a labyrinth key. Okay.
Yes. What color? Because there's different colors of them.
I don't.
It's in inventory. Items. Oh, it looks gray. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it may fit into either one.
Into all of them. Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
What other quest item did he give us?
He gave us the little sickle scythe. Let me see how that looks.
Oh, that was a weapon, right? The ribbon +5.
Yeah, it's similar to the one that you have because you have a little like scythe as well, right? This one looks a little bigger. Yours is more like a sickle, and this is more like a scythe, I guess. But it's like the same like attack move set.
But yours, it has lifesteal on it. Harvests 2 with a wickedly curved blade. It is extremely quick, wide-swinging weapon that sacrifices damage for speed. Charge attacks it multiple times and shred everything in its path. Melee hits steal health from enemies. That's pretty nice.
That is very good. I think I'm gonna rock with this. Anything to give me more health.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's where we went. We went in there to get the heart. So maybe if we return to the Queen and tell her we don't have it or we gave it to the Guardian, maybe she'll say something. What do you think?
Maybe she'll turn into a boss to fight. We can clip her wings.
We can clip them wings. Yeah, let's go back to the safe.
Fast travel back there, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm going back to the fast travel point.
All right. So the next story we got.
Yes. Sorry, I get it to Let's Play mode.
The next story we got is out of Rockstar Games. And it's been announced that Dan Houser, who is a co-founder, has stepped down. He will be leaving his post on March 11th. His brother will stay on, but it seems like this was a long time coming because I think last year sometime he kind of stepped away for a indefinite leave. Or
we actually mentioned that on the show.
Yeah, he stepped away for a leave or reduced responsibilities. So now he's stepping away. Is no word on what he's going to do next. But he is definitely leaving Rockstar. So
yeah,
I mean, good luck to him.
Of course.
He was the brains behind the Grand Theft Auto, and we see where that's at now. So part of the brains, not all of it, but.
Well, he was a major writer for Rockstar, so a lot of people, myself included, played the majority of Rockstar's games because of how compelling the storytelling was, and how they were able to relate to just about anybody, no matter what part of the world you're from. You're able to relate to the characters. It's because of how good the writing was.
Right.
All right, so let's see what she has to say real quick. I wish to speak with you. Greetings. What intrigues you? Okay, so she has nothing to say. So we either give it to her or we don't.
Right.
So that's it. Let's go back to the labyrinth. But yeah, his departure comes with a bit of quarry in terms of what's the future going to be for Rockstar. It's hard to tell just how much of an impact one person has on a company, but at the same time, during his absence, we've seen a lot of things that were traditionally not Rockstar take place, and that's because of their parent company Take-Two kind of adapting this philosophy that they are going to monetize the hell out of the player base. So a lot of people are worried about the upcoming releases. Of course, there has been talks of a new Bully game. There will be a Grand Theft Auto 6 sometime in the future.
Probably around the year 1 or 2 of the next generation, right?
Yeah, maybe. So people are concerned. The same thing happened when a lot of the high-end people from BioWare and the people from Blizzard, once those key individuals started leaving, a lot of people noticed a drastic shift in the company's philosophy. Let's check this one down here, see if it fits in this one. But yeah, it's a very interesting story. I'd be interested to see whether he decides to take a more indie approach to video games, or if he decides to do something different altogether. It will be okay. So we're teleporting.
That scared me for a second. Oh yeah, it looks like it's gonna fit here.
All right, well, I'm coming.
Oh, it fit.
Oh, you are jittering, boy. There you go. You were jittering on my screen.
Oh, was I?
Yeah. All right, so we got a new portal. Let's head on in.
Dungeon time.
But yeah, congratulations to his legacy. Hopefully he does something in video games or entertainment media. I would definitely be interested in anything that has his name on it, because he has been a part of some of the best parts of video games in the last decade or so.
Yeah,
even more.
Before, like, the last 20 years, right?
Yeah. All right, so we are in uncharted territory, and before we continue with the gameplay, let's go ahead and save really quick, and let's get this last quick hit out of the way before we move on.
Yeah, so and let's go while we're doing that. Let's go to base.
We'll go back to the base.
Yeah, see if we can, pick up anything, upgrades,
level
or
up
whatever.
anything. Okay, cool.
All right, so the next story we got is coming out of Microsoft.
Yes.
Microsoft is losing Rod Ferguson. Yeah, he's worked in Microsoft. He's worked at
Coalition,
Epic Games, Coalition. He's worked at. He even worked on the original BioShock game.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, Ferguson's future is a little more clear as he's leaving the Coalition to join Blizzard.
Yeah, he's going straight to Blizzard, and he's working on Diablo. That's what he's doing.
Diablo, yep, exactly. He's going to Blizzard to work on Diablo. So Diablo 4 obviously is coming. That was announced at this year's BlizzCon, right?
Yes.
So we knew that was coming.
Reluctantly, it was announced.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. So now they have somebody to work on it or help lead the team. He's going to be the lead, right? The general manager or something?
I believe so. I know he's going to be trying to like spearhead the project, which is good. I don't know. I don't have as much of an affinity for Mr. Ferguson, Rod Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
I was a fan of the Gears games back in the early days, but most recently, Gears has been very, very disappointing in my mind. And it seems like they're just trying to milk the franchise for everything that it's worth now they have a tactics game coming out, and, that is just, it's cool. Like the world and the environment is cool, but I really feel like, and I don't know who's responsible, but I really feel like with the over monetization of the multiplayer, it really just like changed its focus. And it's just not something that I've been a fan of. But yeah.
I again, me and you look at Gears in two different ways, right?
Yeah,
you
definitely.
have always been a big Gears PvP, and I've been PvE for Gears. So I'm not a huge fan of Ferguson, but I don't. I'm not disappointed in the work that's been done on Gears because I think the story, in fact, I believe the story has only gotten better from where it first started, the first 3 or 4 if you count Judgment.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the work that's been done on the latest Gears 4 and Gears 5. I think the story is good and comprehensive. But I definitely see what's happening with PvP and how it's not really player friendly.
Yeah.
There's definitely some problems with the PvP in Gears right now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good that, he's moving on. He's been with Gears and the Coalition. He's been with the Gears franchise since its inception, I believe. Because I think Epic Games turned over the series to, because Epic Games branched off from Microsoft. I think it was after Gears 3. So
was Judgment the first Coalition game then?
I think Judgment was the first Coalition game.
Okay.
So he's been with Gears for quite some time, and it's time to move on. He was promoted. We talked about when he was promoted from the head of the Coalition to an actual executive position within Microsoft Game Studio. We actually talked about that. He's gonna take his talents elsewhere. I mean, I don't have any doubt that he will lead the team over at Blizzard in the right direction when it comes to Diablo. It's a highly loved franchise, and in all honesty, Blizzard could use any goodwill that they can get at this point, because there has been a lot of talk about Blizzard, and not a lot of it has been positive over the last few weeks, especially after the release of their remaster of one of the most coveted freaking PC games of all time. So hopefully he can steer them in the right direction. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. But good on him for being in a position to be able to, just be like, hey, I'm done with this. I'm moving on to this. But I'm pretty sure somebody gave him a pretty penny to leave his position at the Microsoft and Coalition. Jesus Christ. Why must you do such things? My good sir.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
That's the hive pistol. You're having a shootout, huh? Your aim needs work, my guy. Without that grenade launcher.
Ah!
Yeah, this one stun locks.
Ah!
Yeah! Yeah! True Sonic wins.
Oh man, that's hilarious. And I'm corroded now too.
Oh,
I need to wait. Wait, was it? Oh, I can't bow down. There's no bow down emote.
What are the emotes? I think. What do you? Oh, damn! I just used a freaking item. I didn't mean to do that.
Click R stick.
Did you hear that?
R3.
Oh, you gotta hold.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. So.
But yeah.
Yeah. Good for him for moving on. Hopefully he can bring some life to Diablo.
Yeah.
I can't speak on Diablo because I don't think I've ever played a Diablo game. I
played
the first one.
I played Diablo 3 when it released on Xbox 360, and so that was like the vanilla version of that game.
Yeah, I don't think I played it. But I mean, like I said, I do and did enjoy the story that was implemented in Gears 4 and 5, and he's a big part of that. So I can at least imagine that the narrative in the game is going to be great. As far as the monetization and the microtransactions and all the other nonsense that goes along with games these days. Yeah. Remember, this is still going to be, although it's Blizzard, it's still an Activision company.
Exactly.
They're going to monetize as much as possible.
Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully he can, steer Blizzard back on the path of righteousness, because they lost a lot of their key individuals, and with that change, you had the Activision arm coming in and implementing their influence on the company.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see if he can make any positive change for those guys. But before we move on, we want to thank everybody once again for tuning in. If you're watching us live, we do stream across multiple platforms: Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Mixer. We are live on all of them. And if you like to take us on the go, if you don't have time to, watch the stream, you can always listen on your favorite podcasting app. We're in the general podcasting directory. So, shouts out to our listeners. Shouts out to our live viewers. We appreciate every single one of you for coming through and, spending your Tuesday, is Tuesday evening with us. We definitely appreciate it. And with that said, we can move on to our top stories of the week, brought to you in part by our sponsors. First up, we have the new Challenger Discord. Boogie, would you be so kind as to explain what the new Challengers is all about?
Yeah, so if you are a fighting game aficionado, you like fighting games, you like Mortal Kombat, you like Street Fighter, you're a Super Smash Brothers fan, the new Challengers is a place for you. They are a community of like-minded players who like to help each other get better at the favorite fighting game. They offer one-on-one trainings. They offer replay critiques. They have tournaments. They have fight nights. Just go on, check out their Twitter, New Challengers TV at New Challengers TV on Twitter, or check them out on Twitch, twitch.tv, New Challengers TV. New Challengers TV.
You done aggroed some enemies. I'd also like to give a shout out really quickly to the new, not the new Challengers, but to the Cookout PoC. Sorry, we're getting distracted here. The Cookout is a community of like-minded people of color that come together and assist in making dope content for the internet. If it sounds like a family that you would like to join, head on over to the website, thecookout.org. All links are in our description and in our profile. Shouts out to Mr. Vinegar, who is the founder of the New Challengers Discord, and shouts out to Diddy Von Doom, who is the community manager for the Cookout PoC. Also, quick note, the Cookout was actually given a invitation to Twitch headquarters for their Black History Month, summit that's going on there. So we're gonna have some representation over at the Twitch HQ, which is really cool. So congratulations to Denny Von Doom. I think he's taking a couple people with them, and hopefully we can make some, some positive bring some positive ideas over to Twitch to help streamers and, people like us, make it on the platform, because we've seen a lot of people, turning coat and going exclusive to other places,
Yeah.
Oh, we got a chest. But yes, those are our sponsors. We also have merch scavenger. What is that trait?
I get that. I'm assuming that's for finding chests or picking up items.
Scrap boost, plus 1.75%. Next level is plus 3.5%. Yeah, I can use a little bit more scrap. I can use 5% more scrap. I also want to inform you guys that we do have merch available if you would like to support us and look good in the process. We have t-shirts, hoodies, and mugs with our mugs on them. So if that sounds like something you would like, and you want to support us in the process, what in the hell is that flying in the sky? Head on over to our storefront, hosted by Streamlabs, and pick up some weekly gaming news show merch today. Oh damn!
Oh, where'd you come from?
Came from out of the freaking jungle, man.
Dang.
Yeah, so we're in a brand new area. This is uncharted territory that we're in right now. And I'm not exactly sure what we're doing here, so for now we're just exploring. Exploring and mass killing everything in sight.
So our first top story
Yeah.
is out of Blizzard.
Blizzard, yeah.
I guess we could have added it. Nah, it's fine where it was. But,
Yeah.
So out of Blizzard, you talked a little bit about it last week. As a side note, but Blizzard launched Warcraft 3.
Warcraft 3 Reforged. Yeah.
And it was a unmitigated disaster.
Yeah.
They didn't deliver on their promises.
Not at all.
People were upset. Rightfully so. So Blizzard has taken their feedback. They've made promises to fix it, which we hear from a lot of companies, over a lot of games. We've heard this ad nauseum over the past few years, where people release broken games and promise to fix it later on.
Yeah.
But Blizzard is going a step further by offering full refunds, regardless of the amount of time you've spent in the game.
Yeah,
so
because and it was weird because during the initial, fallout from or the initial reception, there were whispers in the wind that you weren't able to get a refund, and people were getting banned from the leader or the forums for informing people on how to get refunds. I don't know, how true that was. It's just what was being said regarding the game. And I'm not sure what the hell this area is. Somebody playing a flute up here.
Oh, you ran off. I'm here.
He looks friendly. I can talk to him.
Where are you? I see him coming.
I am blessed among the pan.
He's blessed. What is that song you're playing?
I do not play music. I sow it so that it might bloom.
Yeah. So good for them. For understanding that they released something, they broke their promises, I should say.
Yeah,
essentially is what happened. Good for them for what's he singing? Or does he sing when he talks?
Yeah, he was playing a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't teach me the song.
All right. So good for them. Blizzard did come out with the response to a bunch of fan complaints.
Yeah.
Which
it didn't address everything, of course.
Wasn't received too well. But I mean, it's the standard company fare. They try to remain as neutral as possible, by saying, maybe we will, maybe we won't, not making any promises that could come back and bite him in the
ass. Yeah.
Right. Oh, this is a big dude.
Yeah, he almost dead though. We doing damage out here. We doing damage out here.
Do his ass up. Oh, he dropped something nice.
Yep. Illuminate crystal.
There's a thing up here.
I see it.
No, not him. I'm not talking about him. Oh, these dudes are rolling and everything. Get out of here.
Freaking rolling around like Sonic over here.
It's a point, right? This is what I'm talking about.
On the chest right here.
Oh, the Keeper's Ring.
Ooh, what does that do?
I don't know.
Let's take a look.
Oh wait, it's a ring, so I have to go here.
Yeah, you gotta go to character, and then
it's just GeForce ring. Increases resistance to all elemental damage. That might come in handy later.
Yeah, if we
I see the bad guy.
Find any elemental monsters. But yeah, it's weird because the trailer that they have up right now, it's still on the main website. It shows footage and features that aren't represented in the final release. A lot of people.
Hey, let's hit that checkpoint. Did we hit that? Did we activate that checkpoint?
I don't think so. Let's go back.
It's activated.
We didn't rest at it though. Do you need to rest? Yeah, let's get your full health back. My problem with what's going on here, and it's a deeper conversation, is that they put out these half-baked releases and promise to fix them later, and that's kind of just become part of the live service of experience. You get something half-baked, and then instead of playing a fully released and revealed project. Ow, damn, you freaking blew me up and it stun locked me and he punched me in the face.
No, he hit us. I didn't stun lock you.
Woo!
Dang.
Yeah, so it's a much deeper conversation, one that we've had multiple times actually.
Right.
But the live service business model is just not intended for consumers or players to enjoy the product at its fullest at launch.
At launch, right.
We've been reduced to beta testers.
Beta testers, yeah.
Yeah, and demo testers for these fully priced releases, yeah.
Yeah, they are fully abusing the fact that there's internet connectivity.
Yeah.
Just so they can meet their numbers, right? Because most of the times it's because they have a date that they want to release the game. They have expectations that they're going to sell a certain number of copies of the game.
Yeah.
And they want to make sure they sell those copies during a specific financial period. Yeah. So their numbers are good for the investors, right?
Right. So it's more about appeasing the investors instead of providing a quality product for the people that are paying for the product. And that's the main problem in modern AAA gaming. Is that, the games aren't made for us to enjoy. They're made for the investors to get money. To make money.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but we've talked about that ad nauseum. I don't know what these huge crystals are. Are they? They're not destructible.
No, I think those are just lights. I'm talking about this statue dude back here.
I don't know. It looks like I feel like we every world that we come into, we are like killing all of the native creatures.
For no reason.
For no fucking reason. We're just destroying everybody. Trying to save our world. But yeah, that was all the news that we had on that topic.
Hey!
Whoa, where'd he come from? Oh, from behind. That's all we have to say on Blizzard and Warcraft Reforged. And, I mentioned it in our previous topic that, Blizzard and, all of these companies have just garnered a very, very bad rep. And it's because of situations like this. And there's absolutely no reason why a remaster should release in the state that it did. And then at the same time, simultaneously ruin the original game. Like, that was the biggest problem, is that the original game was kind of like merged into this Reforged edition, and now you can't even revert back to what you previously owned.
Yeah, that's right.
And
that's a huge problem.
It is a very huge problem. And I think, going back to the main topic, I think that's one of, if not the main reason they decided to go with this refund policy, is because they know they messed up, man.
Yeah.
They know they messed up. People were finding out that like the Reforged version had like less character animations for the different units. The shadows were taken out. There was no shadows unless you were playing the reforged version. So they essentially ripped out shadows from the original version because there's a toggle where you can play the original graphics. They ripped out shadows from that version.
Yeah. They should be ashamed of themselves, in my opinion.
Exactly, yeah. The moral of the story is Blizzard should be ashamed of themselves. They've been working on this for like 2 years? Come on, bro.
Let's move on. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's sad. It's disappointing. It's frustrating.
I'm just glad that I'm not a Warcraft fan because I would be in tears.
Yeah, I would be. Yes. I don't know about in tears, but
I'd be sad.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
But
speaking of being sad,
well, the next story, let's talk about nVidia and GeForce Now.
Yeah.
So nVidia has released their cloud service. It's called GeForce Now. It's going to supposedly compete directly with Stadia and all the other cloud services out there, right? The xCloud and whoever else decides to come up with something. So they've released it. They have two tiers. They have a free tier and a paid tier. The paid tier is actually only $5.
This is the boss.
This is the boss, yeah. So let's talk through this first.
Okay.
So NVIDIA's claim to fame on their GeForce service is that it will allow you to play games that you already own in your library.
Right.
And they do this basically what it is, because I actually downloaded and logged in and installed the free version.
Uh-huh.
Basically, all it is a remote terminal.
Okay.
You remote into a PC, let's say PC, or a remote terminal in a data center somewhere hosted by NVIDIA, and you log into your Steam account, your Epic Games account, or whatever service you use, and you play the games off of their PCs. The benefit, I have a fairly fast connection. It worked pretty smooth. Fidelity was fine.
Hey, thank you, Off-Brand. Appreciate you, man.
It was running at full 1080p. It looked okay. Again, right now I'm looking at 4K screen, so obviously it was a little downgrade for me. But it worked well. It worked better than I thought it would. There was very little lag. I didn't notice too much input lag or any of that type of thing. Mm-hmm. And it works. Again, for free, you log in. You are limited to the amount of time you're able to play.
I think it's 1 or 2 hours per session.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you log out and then just log back on, you can initiate a new session. Yeah.
Right. And
they may fix that later.
Yeah, and they put you in a queue, right? So the free tier, you have to wait for an available terminal. Where the paid tier, you skip to the front of the line. So that's where they differentiate at right there.
Medstick, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Yes. So that's where the difference comes in there. But outside of that, it's basically remote play. It'd be good if it uses whatever controller works with the service you're using. So if you're using Steam, whatever controllers you use with Steam, that's what you're going to use. Now. Right. I tried it on a gigabit wired connection. I didn't try it on wireless to see how it worked there. Mm-hmm. But again, controls are pretty snappy. Fidelity was fine. They show you your stats. They show you your resolution. They show you your frames. They show you PC utilization, so you can tell if you're experiencing any type of lag or issue, whether it's a network generated lag, or if it's coming from their hardware. But other than that, I don't see anything awful with it, but it's definitely not a Stadia service where Stadia is a platform. This is just a remote terminal service.
Right. Yeah, and for me, it just begs the question once again: why is Stadia here?
I don't know. This is going to definitely bring a lot of interest from especially PC gamers that are on the go, right? You have your desktop that you sit at home and you game on, but if you got to go out of town, you have a laptop. All you have to do is grab your laptop, a controller, and have a decent Wi-Fi. I think the minimum requirement is 10 or 10 megs per second, or 10 or 15, I think. I forget. But it's not an outrageous need for bandwidth to actually use the service. So you can take your laptop to a hotel Wi-Fi if you get fast enough throughput. I mean, you can be playing on a hotel Wi-Fi. You can keep up with your Monster Hunter sessions or your Dota sessions or whatever else you're playing without having to pay. I think the biggest benefit for the service is that you don't have to pay anything extra for your games. You use the game you already have. You use the game. You use your favorite service. So if your favorite service, which is the most popular right now, is still Steam, regardless of Epic Games or whoever else is out there, you use Steam. You log into your Steam account and you play your games without having to pay anything extra.
Right, and it's been in beta for quite some time. Like I have an nVidia graphics card, so every time I update my drivers, I get ads for it and everything. So I've seen and heard of GeForce Now for quite some time. It's just being released to the general public, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. The only thing that is lacking, but I mean, is still, when you compare it to Stadia, it's still leagues above Stadia, is the library. Not every single game on Steam is available right now. There's like hundreds of, I think over 1,000 games that are available right now for you to play on nVidia GeForce Go. So
it's funny because I mentioned Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter isn't on there. But
Monster Hunter's not on there. I think
2 was on
Grand
there.
Theft Auto's not on there.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's a few.
And what else did I play? For Honor. Those are the 2 games I tested it with.
Okay. You actually got into a match on For Honor? How'd it go?
I didn't get into a match. I just wound up queuing.
Oh,
that's why I went to Destiny.
Okay.
I sat in the queue for a good 4 or 5 minutes. I was like, okay, let's move on to something else.
Okay. So
just so I can see how it worked and
how it functioned.
It definitely is a viable service for sure.
I agree 100%. It makes sense. That's the biggest thing about it, is that it makes sense. Stadia doesn't make sense for you to pay a premium fee and then still have to buy the games. That makes absolutely no sense to me. You have to, either get and then it's just not available and everything. And that's why I think that Microsoft xCloud is probably going to end up succeeding as well, because right now it's in beta. It's in a private beta right now. It's invite only, and I think you can get an invitation if you are in the what's the ring for the insiders? Alpha ring.
Yeah,
for Xbox insiders.
Yeah, I tried to get it. They denied me.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Sorry, man.
They said no suit for you.
Feels bad, man. But yeah, I think that the way that they're going about it, they're not, putting it out as like, oh, this is a finished product. Oh, this is full price. They're testing it. And when it finally releases, now that there's some competition out there, they'll be able to, price it in a way that makes sense as well. So I like what Microsoft is doing, kind of like playing in the background, just like, seeing what everybody else is doing. And then once they're ready, putting out a quality product that makes sense. And dude, if they roll in xCloud for like an additional, $5 added to my Xbox Live or something, like, I'm in.
Right. Especially if I'm using my Xbox library, which seems like is going to be
growing every single day with that Game Pass.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That Game Pass. So another contender in the gaming as a streaming service, platform. I have nothing else to say about it except like rip Stadia. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, Stadia is going to struggle. I think Stadia has to. I mean, Google has deep pockets. They have to stay with it, and they're going to have to release some compelling first-party titles that's going to get people moving over to it. Because again, the platform is only as good as the software. We saw what happened to Microsoft. Microsoft on the Xbox 360, while they didn't overtake PlayStation, they scared PlayStation to death, right?
Yeah.
The PlayStation 3, and didn't play when this generation. Microsoft stepped away from the exclusive games, and it hurt them immensely. So,
yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely need your platform is not going to survive with first party. So Stadia is already off to a bad start. It's a platform that really nobody wants. And if they don't have compelling software to go with it, it's not going to survive.
I agree 100%. All right, let's get into this boss battle.
Yeah, we're going to fight some big dudes.
Through the fog of war. All right, what we got? Oh, looks like this is a... Oh, he's a friendly.
He's on our team.
What's happening here?
This is the first. They're fighting something.
I see boys over here. I got archers over here. Oh, we got a big boy. Woo, woo, woo. Get away, sir. Do not stab me, please. Oh my god, melt his health bar, please.
Done. Dunsville, baby.
Survive the siege. Okay, so this is just
It's a horde mode. Okay.
Horde. All right, not bad. Uh oh. Let's get some boys out here.
Ow!
Damn, he dropped you.
Did he kill me? No, he just knocked me over. Shot me.
There we go. Sit him down. Sit him down. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, I got freaking all kinds of arrows.
Yeah, yeah, you are getting smacked, my dude. Go ahead and heal up if you can.
I'm healing.
All right, we got a big boy.
Yeah, I got him.
It's like some kind of mage. Oh shit!
Yo, what's up, cruddy man? Get out of here.
I'm behind him. I'm still getting hit.
Cause he's swinging wild. He does like a pirouette.
Okay. Just taught me a new word. Alright, that was easy. Right.
That wasn't too bad.
Nah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn, they got him.
But those are the dudes we were fighting. I mean, those are the dudes that we were fighting with.
Yeah, I think that like he was our help or whatever.
Yeah.
Speak, outsider. Who is it you serve?
How do I answer that question? Jesus Christ? I don't know. What are my options? I like that. I like that one.
I serve no one.
I serve
no one.
I serve no one.
I suspect that is true.
All right.
I know your kind. You are Paxeltech. Outsider.
I'm human. You've met my kind before. Who and where? I'm looking for the one like me, Ford. I need his help. That's why we're here. Let's ask that question, right? Okay.
Ah, perhaps a friend then. The Paxeltech Ford aided our cause. It is for him I speak to you at all.
Okay.
But Ford is gone now. They question him to find us.
I need to find him, or I'm very sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Your sympathy is welcome.
Okay.
A queen keeps him in her ziggurat.
A queen?
Ziggurat is easy to find. Ford is not.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you some questions. How long have you known
For
Ford?
many terms. One of your centuries, perhaps.
It's about 10 years.
What?
Okay. No, what, 100
Centuries,
years?
100 years, yeah.
Slaughtered.
Add a zero to that.
At least this is what we thought. I found Ford far from the cave, wounded, near death. I healed him, helped him return home. I wish I could help him now.
Okay, you know what?
Too much
What's up?
at stake.
I have to
It is
put out a fire real quick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you talk to this because it's a good. It won't take me long. By the time I get back, we can move forward.
All right, cool. So we will continue this conversation. Boogie will be right back. Okay, so are you and Ford close? That's what I want to know.
He returned many times, gave us aid, weapons, strategies, knowledge from his world.
Okay.
He said his America was familiar with rebellion.
Oh yeah, we familiar with that.
20 turns ago, he said he would stay, live with us, even fight alongside us. I was glad.
Then what?
But Nobles knew. Ambushed him. Took him. He does not return.
Okay, if you met Ford a century ago, how old are you?
I was a sentry of the Empress. And a ship
Hey, welcome back, Boogie.
I have lived hundreds of your years. It is many turns since I ate the fruit. Yet
See?
even now
That didn't take long.
slowly.
Yeah. Okay, so they actually eat fruit in order to live longer.
So we gotta find fruit.
Well, no, I'm guessing that's how Ford was able to survive for so long, because she's hundreds of years old, is what she just explained to me.
This one is Navun, once a sentry of the Empress herself.
So
Now,
they're rebelling
leader
against
of
the
those who
Empress.
resist the nobility.
And why
Got it.
fight the nobles?
It is immortals we fight, the progenitors of the noble lines. The nobles themselves are deceived.
Interesting.
The Empress gives them long life to serve her. To serve her, the nobles oppress the Pan. These slaves, the Kolket, are the true victims. They are raised believing they serve immortals, that their place is preordained. But immortality is a lie. The tree that gives the rulers life is dead. Though not all yet know it.
Oh man, so the tree of life is not even a thing anymore.
That is a long story.
Oh god.
Do you really want to hear it?
Oh, do we want to hear a long story?
I thought she just told us the long story.
She
It's
did.
longer?
She has a longer story. Yeah, no,
Ah.
perhaps another time. Okay, thank you. Farewell. All right.
Triage.
Triage. What is that? Let's take a look at that tree. Health regen effectiveness.
Oh yeah, I want that.
That's not bad at all. I'll take 15% of that. Put 2
I've-
points
I've-
in that.
Upgraded mine to 5, 30, 25%.
Damn. Yeah, how many
Health
freaking?
regen? I had 5 points. I threw
Oh.
them all in there
Okay.
because I hadn't upgraded since we've been
Since we've
on.
been playing, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been upgrading every time. Okay, well that was a pretty easy boss encounter. I feel like that one was a lot easier because we had a lot of space to move around.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
last one, the last horde that we had to do, that one
We were
was
in that-
hard.
Like a little confined space,
Yeah, that just
and
sucked.
there were levels too. They were coming up and down.
Yeah, up the stairs and stuff. I'm just picking up
Yeah.
all the goodies. Got that.
Wasn't it a
scrap
boss in the middle?
increase.
The boss student? No, that was just a boss fight.
Bag's
Yeah.
full.
My bag's full. No other items to pick up. What's around here? I'm just looking around. Oh, we got a blood wart. Thanks.
No, I can't break that.
Ain't nothing up here. Alright, let's keep on keeping on.
All right.
And with
so
that,
let's
we
move
can
on
get. Yep,
to the
I was
next
just.
story. Right?
I was just. You read my mind, sir.
Uh-oh. The next story, is it a PlayStation story? Oh yeah, it is a PlayStation story.
Yeah, we're talking
Next
about PlayStation.
Yeah, we're talking about Sony. Sony, I opened the wrong story on my screen. I skipped it. Sony closed a development studio. It was a UK studio, and what's interesting, and the reason why I brought this up even, is that this studio was charged with making VR games.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been shut down without releasing the game at all. Now, this doesn't sound like it's going to be the end of Sony's VR development, because what they said in a statement when they shuttered the studio is that all of their work had become redundant.
Uh-huh.
So it looks like they moved the work somewhere else. But this studio has been open for 5 years. They have been working on a VR project that hadn't been announced. But it looks like they moved it to a studio to work on it solo now.
Yeah.
Looks like they were collaborating now. Single studio is going to be working on it. They didn't
Specify.
Yeah, they didn't specify to. They didn't specify what the studio was that was gonna that was redundant here. But there is some kind of there's speculation that Sony's earnings announcement was kind of low and they're trying to cut costs in that way. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's unfortunate. I hate to see any studio close at any time. But unfortunately, that's the nature of the business.
Yeah, and it's what's even more interesting is the fact that they had been a studio for so long. We're just gonna say rest here, get our health back. Yeah. They had been a studio, open and in operation for so many years. To not put out a product and then be closed down. It just seems kind of weird, and we don't even know what it was they were working on. You want to split up? We have 2 different paths here.
Yeah, I'll go right. I think they're probably it looks like they're going to connect towards the end here.
All right.
Yeah, it's definitely sad. But is this the bad guy? Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Get him.
Get him. They're throwing knives. Don't throw knives. It's not nice.
Oh, what is this?
Son of a bitch.
Ow. Something's hurting me. Oh, yeah, knife dude. No, I'm not at the end yet. I'm still in here in the center.
No, you're at this building. Oh, it's a dragon.
What?
It looks like a dragon. I'm going to call it a dragon. It looks like a dragon that doesn't fly.
Oh, okay.
What the other?
I thought it was like a giant centipede. That's what I decided it looked like.
He had a dragon face.
Oh, I didn't get that close. Oh God!
That dude, that's a dragon, right?
Yeah, like a little small little dragon thing. They have radiation, so watch out for that.
All right, I heard something behind me. What is that? Oh no, it's nothing. Yeah, right, so
interesting.
Hopefully the developers out of that studio find job placement
elsewhere.
Yeah,
and hopefully their work is realized in another fashion. You hate to work on something for so long just to not see it realized. So that's unfortunate.
How'd you get down there?
I just walked down the stairs.
I'm still here searching for stuff.
Yeah, this one.
Did you hear something?
No, that was just my character talking.
Oh no, I knew where to go. I was just searching for stuff. I was beating
up
things, giving other stuff from the beginning.
Got you. But yeah, that's all we have to say on that story. We can go ahead and move on to our next story in our top stories for this week. And now we're going to talk about Activision. Activision has definitely changed over the years. We were just talking about
Did you see that?
Yeah, that's freaking mage dude back there. Watch out.
Yeah, he was a statue.
Looks like he's powering up the other enemies too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that you one-shot me, yo.
Where are you?
That did all of my health. Whatever that dude threw at me. Now I think he charged up the knife dude and he threw a charged knife at me and it took out my entire health bar.
Oh God!
What the freak? Hey, can y'all get up in there and do something about that, little dudes?
They're done.
What in the hell was that?
That was brutality.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my gosh, dude! That trait, the blood ward, it generates so much more health. It generates health so much faster, I should say. It makes the blood ward better.
Well, that's good.
That's awesome.
All right, mage dude in the back.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, he's down. Oh, is there anything else back here? Or did we explore all of that? Yes, we did. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yes. So we're getting into Activision. Let's go ahead and start that story. Like I was saying, they've definitely changed over the last few years. Going from a household name in terms of, at least in my eyes, they were one of the big third-party studios that I was always excited to see their next release. And in recent years, their only release has been Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And apparently that seems to have changed, but not in the way that a lot of people have been expecting. They have been putting out games and releases, but most of those have been mobile games. And apparently these mobile games have made Activision so much money that they have earned more money this year than ever before as a company. On mobile, yeah.
Yeah, and and on top of that, it's trump the money they're earning on any other platform, which I call that, I would call that a bit of a loaded question, because I don't know how you're gonna make money on Xbox or PlayStation if you're only releasing one goddamn game.
One game, like once a year or whatever.
Once a year, one game once a year, with some microtransactions. I hear a bad guy.
Yeah, I heard something.
Yeah, something over here too. It's just forced on you.
Yeah, I need galvanized.
I think I have one more item that needs to be upgraded with Forge. It probably needs one more, and I'll be done with Forge.
Okay, but yeah, so not too long ago, Activision released Call of Duty Mobile, which took their flagship franchise and turned it into a
mobile game.
A mobile game with, you know, the mobile game fixings. Of course, you got your microtransactions and your time savers and all the sort. And it's just been, you know, selling like hotcakes. On top of that, you know, and we talked about this in the past, Activision has, bastard, they have acquired a lot of mobile game studios.
Yes, they have been.
And, of course, you know, are reaping the benefits from that as well. I think they bought out King, which famously
Candy Crush
did the Candy Crush series of games.
Didn't they buy Mojang too? No, that's Minecraft.
Mojang is Minecraft. Yeah, but
I thought they bought another company, another one of those mobile game.
I'm pretty sure they did. I can't recall their name.
PopCap was EA.
Yeah, that's EA. That's Plants vs Zombies. But yeah, man, they've made so much money off of mobile that it just it exceeds their console sales by a very, very large margin.
Right. And again, so mobile game players are more susceptible to microtransaction than a console player, because most of mobile games are free anyway, right? It's free to play with microtransactions. So this dude is lighting me up.
Flipping on me, man. Flipping and dipping.
Yeah, so it's easier for them to get people to participate in microtransactions. We don't have to pay an upfront fee. Whereas on the console platform and even PC, a lot of people are reluctant to pay for microtransactions when they've paid $40, $50, $60 for the game already.
Yeah,
right? It seems like an extra cost. So, ooh, look at this! Is a thing.
Yeah, what's all this?
Ooh, don't we need those to upgrade the heart?
Yeah, we can get another dragon's heart or whatever.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Oh, hidden chest.
Oh, nice.
Nice indeed.
Yeah, so I mean, this doesn't surprise me because mobile games can make a lot of money really quick. Especially like a lot of the mobile games have $1 or $2 transactions. And people tend to lose track on it, right? They'll do 4 or 5 of them at a time, and $5 down the drain, and over a month, that's $40 or $50, and they're not absolutely realizing it because it's just a steady drip.
Yeah.
Versus, paying $10 for a season pass or paying $40 or $50 for game points, right? Whatever the in-game currency is.
Call of Duty points, I think it's called.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. It's absurd.
It is very absurd, but yeah, I don't know, man. There are tons of people online that will, say that this isn't what they want, but it's hard to argue when the numbers come out and you see like all of the money that they're making. Like it's hard to argue that this isn't something that gamers want.
The problem is the majority of the voices online are the minority of the people actually playing these games.
Yeah.
There's more people playing the game and participating in the microtransaction than there are people complaining about it. And that's where the disconnect comes in, right? I mean, there's people that are right now playing Call of Duty and don't know about Call of Duty Mobile, may not even know about Call of Duty proper on the consoles.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things with mobile, because it's just a whole brand new audience. And again, with the phones becoming as powerful as they're becoming, where they can, provide a full experience on the mobile device.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, good for Activision. As far as maybe staying in business as a company, I still don't see any future with them on the consoles because they don't release anything.
They don't release anything.
Import.
And then the games that they do release, that are in-house, because of course they did have some bangers. Of course, they weren't developed by Activision. Sekiro won Game of the Year at the Game Awards and was a very, very polished game. But of course, that was developed by From Software.
Yeah, they just were publishing it, right? They just did distribution essentially.
Exactly. But the game that they did publish, I think Crash Team Nitro Kart or whatever, I believe that came out this year, or 2019, and they released it and then created controversy for themselves when they added microtransactions post-launch. And
after the reviews came out, right?
After the reviews came out, yeah, and this isn't even the first time that they've done that.
Nope.
Where they've, no microtransactions, no loot boxes at launch, and then we'll add them in, later. And for some of the more, some of the older games, they have removed the microtransactions from the game now that it's not the priority anymore. So, I believe the most recent the previous Call of Duty game.
What the hell was that? You son of a bitch! Oh, I'm gonna die.
Archer dudes.
Yeah,
back out.
I can't. They got me pinned down.
I got your back. Oh. I hit me from behind. Oh, yeah, big boy. Alright, I got cover coming for you. Behind you. There you go. Good shit. Alright, more archers coming up. There we go.
Oh, he stuck me right in my hat.
Damn.
Under my hat.
Oh shit! Where the hell did you come from, sir? This dude freaking ran up on me.
Where are you?
I got him. I'm good.
Alright.
He just ran up on me, yo.
Oh, what the hell?
I was on like a sniper perch, yo. I was rocking them
traps in here?
Traps?
What the hell? Yo, these things are shooting stuff. What's this one behind me shooting?
I'm coming up on you. I don't see anything. Hold on.
Yeah, it's this dude right here.
Whoa. Yeah, they're just rolling up behind us, yo.
Dude, he's got fire arrows.
Oh, damn. Ow!
Damn.
Damn, indeed. Oh, I need some blood work.
Don't run, son of a bitch.
Archer, watch yourself. Archer, watch yourself.
Watch my back!
Archers.
Archer, watch yourself.
These are freaking nimble, man.
Cover me.
Freaking keep dodging my bullets.
Yeah, they're annoying. Hell of annoying.
Oh shit.
There's
What?
more. I hear him. Oh, it's a big boy.
Oh damn! Hold on, I went underground. Hold on. I thought our ethereal orb. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the hell those bells were either.
He's hitting it with his goddamn. Oh, big boy! Another dude. Get out of here.
I'm right here. There you go. He's down.
Dang.
Woo. Wow, that was tough, man. This dungeon ain't playing.
No, it's not. I hear another bad boy. I hear him. He's off to the right. He's gonna be off to the right. But you were going downstairs, right?
I already went down there. I picked up everything.
Oh, there's nothing down there. Okay.
Yeah, it was a chest. It had an ethereal something in there. Let me ethereal orb. What is this? Removed overload effect. increases shock resistance by 30% in last 10 seconds.
There is a boy in here somewhere. I hear him moaning.
I hear him. I hear him moaning.
There's a chest here.
I hear him moaning.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Activision has definitely fallen from grace, in my opinion. Although I am enjoying, the most recent Call of Duty. I feel like
blasphemy.
Where is this man?
Right here, dead.
There he is. I am enjoying playing it at the. Oh God!
I see all the arrows in you. That's hilarious.
Oh, face.
About to die. Oh, he jumped down.
Yep, they can do that. Where's this guy?
I only have 4 more blood warts left.
These dudes are. Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
That's the bell thing you were talking about.
Yeah. What is it?
I think he's calling for help. Because all these
that's
dudes
what that does. That's what that does. Okay. Who set that down there?
It's a big dude. He's off to the left. That big dude with all the...
I see him. You just do a freaking javelin at me. Oh, my body. My body has True Sonic Digest. I'll have you know, I have not died this entire session. Thank you very much, good sir. Appreciate you. But yeah, let's while we're here, let's go ahead and move on to our last story and our top stories for this week. We're going to close out our news stories before we get into the long form with a topic surrounding CS:GO, which is probably the oldest game that a lot of people still play, like competitively. It is quite ridiculous in my personal opinion.
Right, and there's actually a update because on the second part of this story, but let's start with the first one. So CS:GO is now implementing basically auto mute. If you continue to be toxic, which people tend to be in that game, and you get enough reports and you don't do anything about it, change your behavior or anything, or even if you want to, dispute it, whenever once you reach a certain threshold, whenever you get in the game, you will be auto muted. And the only way people will be able to talk to you is if they take you off of mute. I think this is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I played Call of Duty on Xbox 360. Like I was a big Call of Duty fan. Modern Warfare, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, a little bit of Modern Warfare 3, but not nearly. That's when I started.
Yeah, that's when I died down as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And you get in these. Everybody on the Xbox had a headset because it came with Xbox 360, and you get in there, and everybody was unmuted by default. And man, stuff you heard from even like little children. Was amazing. But a lot of
vocabulary on this one.
A lot of it was super toxic. And it got to a point where developers were developing their games that you didn't automatically. You had to choose to get into group chat or team chat or lobbies to hear where other people were going, as opposed to having it on by default. That's how bad it was, and it still is. And this is basically CS:GO doing that in their client. So if you are a shitbag and you are extremely toxic, you will be muted when you get into the game. So you won't be able to. You can talk as much as you want. Nobody will hear you. Yeah, as it probably should be.
Exactly. So yeah, it's a good update to a game that is synonymous with toxicity. I mean, some of the biggest players of this game, some of the faces of this game have come out to be, kind of like douchebags or whatever with the CS:GO Lotto situation. Yeah. The guy kind of like rigging the system, even though he owned the system. It just goes to show you what kind of community you're getting into when you see people like that.
Do you want me to go back to base real quick?
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I like it. Again, especially when it's being reported, it's one thing to just automatically mute people, but when you have been reported as being extremely toxic to the point where there's enough people reporting you that the company wants to take action, I think that's fair game.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And that's essentially all that I have to say on it. I mean, CS:GO Lotto. I keep calling it CS:GO Lotto. Counter-Strike Go is not something that I've ever played. I find it interesting that a game that is so old is still so competitive.
Yeah,
and it's still in need of, monitoring and
it's because of the skins. And they do have a very, very strong competitive esports scene. And that's what's really been keeping it going for as long as it's been going.
Oh man, so she only had 3 galvanized iron that time.
The next story on CS:GO, and this is why I say it has to be updated. If you're watching us on Facebook, I have a graphic up that's showing that CS:GO hit its most ever concurrent players this weekend. And this weekend it was 874,875. This number was as of Saturday, February 8th. As of today, that number has changed. The peak number is now 901,305. I believe that was hit on Sunday. So I mean, it's the largest number of concurrent players on CS:GO ever. The previous largest amount was back in April of 2016, where it peaked at 850,000 players. Mm-hmm. It looks like the increase in interest coincides with a current event that's ongoing. It is called. No,
nobody for the name of the event.
Yeah, there was an event, but it doesn't seem like anybody knows. People are pointing to China, apparently. But it's interesting that all of a sudden this game is peaked, because prior to this number, I mean, they was riding strong. Mm-hmm. They were in between, since August of last year. They were between 640,000, about 640 to 770,000 concurrent players. They've been on a steady growth. They haven't been dropping. They had some drops in September and October, which were 1% and less than 1%. But they've been growing at about between 1% and 5% for quite a while now. So, I mean, it's not it's not as if the game came from nothing. There were still a lot of people playing it, but for it to start hitting peak concurrent numbers the way it's been hitting the past few days is pretty a little short of amazing.
Yeah. I mean,
just short of amazing.
I don't know. I don't know what compels people to play a game that old like so much, but I mean, hey, good for them, and it's also good on them for implementing changes to keep the game playable for people that aren't, douchebags. Because
right.
While the douchebags may enjoy the toxic nature that comes with CS:GO, a lot of people, aren't about that. So it's good that, they are still willing to update that game over at Valve.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else to say about it. I every time I see it on Twitch, and sometimes I'll be scrolling through TV and I'll just see like a tournament on actual TV.
TNT, I think.
TNT, yeah.
Or is that a TNT or the
TBS,
channel?
something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Those channels.
But I'm just like, is this CS:GO? What's cycling channel? Really?
Yeah, it was the cycling channel. They changed. It's something else now. I forgot what it's called.
I don't know. But yeah, I always find it strange that game is still so popular.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Yep. But that's it for our news stories today.
Yes.
Let us know what you think of these stories. Does CS:GO deserve its popularity? Did Nintendo finally get the bug out of their system with the hacker? Are you going to try nVidia's GeForce service? Do you think it's better than Stadia? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, it's free. Do we have a long form for this week, or are we just getting back to the game?
We do have a long form, and my long form is brought to you in part by Activision. And the question, we've talked about this before: should console makers be worried about mobile? And I bring this up because one of the largest publishers for console games over the past 30, 20, 25, 30 years, Activision, has now essentially become a mobile company, right? That's where they're making their most money.
Yeah.
And the question, boss boys.
The boss. Good thing we went back.
The question is that something that the console makers, when I speak console, I'm talking about Nintendo, Sony, Xbox, is that something they should be worried about?
Yeah. I mean, we honestly, I think we've asked this question in the past, like maybe a year or two ago. We've asked this question, and I'm gonna speak for both of us when I say that the general consensus was no, they don't really have too much to worry about at that time. But we also agreed on the fact that, mobile phones are getting more powerful. They're becoming more capable of handling, high and intense graphics. And with the Bluetooth ability to actually put a functioning controller in your hand instead of playing off of a touchscreen,
and cast it to your TV using
cast it to your TV
and Chromecast.
Yep, and then now you can get your library, on your mobile phone as well. I think I'm willing to change my answer to that and go with a firm yes. They should be worried. And I will tell you why. Xbox has or Microsoft, I should say, put out a statement. It was Phil Spencer that said that he is no longer in true competition with Sony and Nintendo, and that the mobile games are his main concern in terms of competition going forward for the next generation. Which is why we've seen Xbox and Microsoft take the steps that they've been taking with their future projects, with xCloud and with the Project Scarlet, Xbox Series X, and even Game Pass, right? And Game Pass,
those type of services, yeah. So I am in agreement, but I think it's not a singular front that console makers have to worry. They're being attacked on multiple sides, right?
Yeah.
So casual gamers that once upon a time might have bought a older console that's less expensive, or a used console, now don't bother, right? They use their tablets, they use their mobile device, be it Android, iPhone, or whatever else they have. Additionally, when you look at a lot of the TVs over the past 2 years, you don't need extra equipment to stream to the TV. You can connect directly to your TV, where Apple TV is being built directly into LG and Samsung TVs, and let you do Apple AirPlay over the air. Chromecast has been in TVs for years. It's been in LGs, it's been in Samsung, Vizio, it's been in Sony, where you can just Chromecast directly to the TV. So that's the first step, right? So you already have this $1,000 super powerful computer in your pocket that have games ready, and now you got a new TV that you can just send the games from your device to the TV.
Yeah.
And a lot of these game developers have gotten smart to recognize when it's being cast. They turn your device into a controller, a touchscreen controller, where you're just using the device as a controller and all the action is on the TV. And like you also mentioned, there's very usable and easily used controllers, including Microsoft's Xbox and Sony PlayStation controllers, that you can pair with your devices and use it as a controller for the game. So that is definitely a worry for these companies. I think they have to be more worried when we see more Activision start moving towards mobile game development.
Yeah.
Right now it's still a wild west, and there are hits and misses, but
definitely.
when you look at what Apple is doing with their Apple Arcade for $5 a month, you get access to a ton of mobile games.
Mm-hmm. It's heavily curated as well.
Right. There are definitely chinks in the armor. And I think what Microsoft is doing, and essentially what Phil Spencer is saying is, yes, Sony and Nintendo are competition, but we're losing less players to Sony and Nintendo than we are to mobile.
Yeah,
and I think their strategy of putting their system. Remember, they talked about this years ago, right? Xbox as a service as opposed to Xbox as a box.
right.
By them taking like the xCloud and putting it everywhere possible, anything that has an internet connection and a browser or ability to run an application,
Yep.
we'll be able to use xCloud, right? So you're talking about any mobile phone from across all platforms, be it Android, iOS, or whatever other platform is out there. There's even rumors that it's going to be available to be used on the Nintendo Switch, and possibly even the PlayStation if they just allow browser access, right?
Yeah.
Because Sony has a browser. I mean, Sony will have to actively block access to it through their browser if they don't want people playing on it.
But yeah,
Right.
I mean, if it runs the internet, then it can support xCloud, and that's where Microsoft has been going. And I can't be mad at them for it. I mean, it's a genius strategy, especially coming off the heels of this previous generation where they didn't have any exclusives. They didn't, there was really no reason to buy an Xbox One. And Phil Spencer, and some of the terminology that they use, especially when coming out with the Xbox One S and the One X, he was flat out like, hey man, like, you don't need to buy this.
Right.
It's here for the people that want it. If you don't want it, then it's not required. All Xbox exclusives, quote unquote, will be available on PC. So it's just
via Game Pass.
Just the exclusives.
Yeah, they're gonna release them on PC, but you can get them on Game Pass too.
Right, yeah.
So my little ad.
Yeah,
we love you.
Please, we love Game Pass so much. But yeah, I feel like it's the best strategy to just put your service any and everywhere possible, including mobile phones. Because if I can log into my gamer tag and jump into a quick game of Remnant from the Ashes from my phone, like that doesn't sound like a bad idea, man.
Right. And
doesn't sound bad.
When you tell me I don't have to go out and buy a $300, $400, $500 box, I can use because the phones aren't cheap, right? Phones are $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, right? The iPhone is $1,000. So you tell me with the stuff I already have, I have a TV, I have an iPhone, I have an Apple TV maybe, or my TV is compatible, and all I have to do is launch your application and then sync it to my TV, maybe buy a $30, $40 controller.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and if the service is $15, $20 a month, maybe. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. And I think Microsoft has seen it coming. I think Nintendo, Sony are a little bit behind the 8 ball on that.
Sony definitely.
I think Nintendo can stay strong because of the history they have, right? Yeah. Mario goes all the way back to the 80s. Mario is like almost 50, is 40 years old, almost 50 years old, right? So Mario has a legacy. Sony doesn't have that legacy.
No.
Their games are more modern. They have some big titles, right? When you look at Last of Us, you look at Uncharted, but those are fairly new. If you go back all the way back to original Sony PlayStation or even PlayStation 2, you'll be hard up to find a lot of those original IPs, they're gone, right?
They're gone. Yeah, a lot of those IPs have bit the dust long ago. And you mentioned Nintendo being in a slightly better place than Sony. I agree with you on the legacy of their IPs, but also because of their strategy right now to do the both home and mobile console.
Right.
So yes, you can have your home console, but you can take it on the go as well. So it kind of supplements the need to play mobile games. So why would I play a mobile game on my phone when I can play a full-fledged $60 game on the go with the Switch?
I'll tell you why. Because the Switch is about 5 times larger than my phone. It doesn't really fit in my pocket. That's why.
Hey man, get you some cargo pants and put it in the cargo pocket. I've done it. It works.
But you have a great point. And to your point, Sony is the only one, and that's is funny to say this because they had mobile devices, but they're the only one without a mobile option, right? Where Nintendo mobile option is the Switch, right? Home or away. Microsoft's mobile option is going to be xCloud, right?
Everything.
Right. So you can put xCloud, you can put it on your mobile device and take it with you. And that option is a little more elegant because it will fit in your pocket and it doesn't tie you to another device. It just uses the device you already have and whatever device you prefer. You don't have to get. I'm not a big fan of Nintendo's fit and finish, but I gotta get it because I want to play a Nintendo game. Whereas Microsoft, I want to play Halo. I gotta play Halo, but I don't want to buy an Xbox. Well, hell, you get Xbox. You get xCloud, and you can play on your tablet, your phone, your laptop, or your PC. If you have a PC, you have all of those options, and you have mobile options. And it's more elegant, and it's I don't know. It's more convenient. It's more
convenient. It's an excellent business strategy. And getting back to the main topic, the question at hand, should they be worried? Yes. But I feel like they are in a much better place to compete with mobile games with current technology.
They are, and I think again, if I had to rate them, I think. Nintendo currently, because they have theirs out and it's proven, is in the best position to compete with mobile. I think Microsoft is probably in the second best position, considering what they have coming down the pipeline. I think Sony has the most to worry about, and I think they will all have to worry if they have other big name companies pivot to mobile. I think the next company that not Amazon, but like EA, your EAs and your Ubisofts and your THQs and those companies. Right now, they are firmly in the console PC business. And as long as they stay there, there shouldn't be a problem. And again, Microsoft and Sony have purchased tons of great studios. In fact, we talked about Sony. Then they just recently purchased full-out purchase Insomniac.
Insomniac,
right?
Yeah, finally.
So they are in good positions with the talent that they have. They have great IPs, especially Sony has some great IPs. Oh my God,
yeah. They have excellent modern IPs,
right?
That if they just did a complete repeat strategy of what they did last console generation, I think they would be in a good place.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. But the thing is, how long can they sustain that? Oh, I forgot to buy Bloodwort. How long can they sustain that?
We can go back.
How long can they sustain that when they're getting attacked again from multiple sides, right? Because they're not just getting attacked by mobile; they get attacked by cloud services. And Sony does have a cloud service, PS Now, but you can only use it on PC or the PlayStation 4.
Yeah. So we are in they as the console manufacturers are in a much better place to compete. But they should definitely be worried because now you have these big name studios, Activision and EA going full in on the mobile market. When in the past you would have like a Ubisoft commission a studio to make them a mobile game based off of one of their IPs.
Right.
A really popular game. Well, it was popular to me, but back when I was playing the Rayman games, there was a Rayman Endless Runner that was developed, and of course it wasn't by Ubisoft. They don't make mobile games, so they got somebody else to do it. So, yeah, definitely in a better place to compete, but I feel like they are ramping up. The mobile game market is definitely being ramped up, and it's going to take even more focus for these console manufacturers to stay ahead of mobile gaming.
Yeah,
because kids are growing up. Kids are currently in middle school and elementary school, and they have mobile phones. They may not have full-fledged consoles just sitting in their living room or in their bedrooms like me and you have.
Right, and the number one Christmas gift that these early teen and preteens are asking for, they're not asking for Xboxes and PlayStations anymore. They're asking for iPhones. iPads
tablets,
and Galaxy S's and those things. That's what they're asking for. So.
Yeah.
And those things aren't cheap, right? So it's not the days where you can get a console and something else. You get that phone. That's a lot of kids. That's all they get.
That's all they get.
Right.
But yeah, those are our thoughts and opinions on the topic. We would love to know what you guys out there think on it. Should you do you think that console makers should be worried about mobile? Again, this was the second time that we asked this question, and we have a drastically different answer from our first time. The first time we answered this. So let us know your thoughts down in the comments section, or if you're watching us live, or even if you're watching us after the fact. You can hit us up on our social media. Links are down in the description and in our profile. We are on Twitter at AWGNS. You can also hit us up on Facebook, a weekly gaming news show, or just search in the search bar our call letters, AWGNS. We go live every single Saturday for the most part, at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you can catch us on our next live show. Podcast episodes go up normally every single Monday afternoon at about noon Eastern Time. You can catch the audio version of the podcast. The VODs are up, so you can check our backlog. The YouTube videos are up, so you can check those videos out as well. There's some other content on there as well. And we're hoping to bring back some more love to YouTube. Thanks to Off Brand for tuning in and showing us love and support over on YouTube. We definitely appreciate it. And thanks to our sponsors as well, the New Challenger Discord, the Cookout PoC, and for those of you that would like to support us directly, merch is available on our storefront hosted by Streamlabs. Links to everything is in the description and in our profile. Make sure that you hit us up and follow us, because if you like us on Facebook, you get access to our show notes, which gives you our initial thoughts on everything that we've talked about. You can also get our sources as well. So with that said, we're going to end episode 190. We want to thank you all once again for tuning in. This has been a weekly gaming news show, episode 190, and we are your hosts. My name is Trenell.
I'm Todd.
And we will catch you all
next week.
Peace. And we are clear. Back to gaming. Let's get to it. So we got a boss we got to fight. We're gonna stay alive. Let's try to get past this boss, and then after that we're gonna have to call it.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good, because it's work day tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's Friday.
Work.
It's
your Friday.
It's my Friday. My Friday.
All right, so this looks like a proper boss because we got the cutscene.
Oh, look at this dude. He's throwing spears.
He's got javelins. Oh, so he can call boys.
Bell spears.
Can we? Oh, we can destroy it. Destroy that thing. There we go.
Oh!
I think if it's out, then the people will keep respawning. Ow! Stop throwing the javelins at my body. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just took radiation damage. I think that thing hurts me.
Ouch!
Yeah, just keep that bell destroyed. Oh, he's swinging. He's swinging.
Yeah, he got me in the corner.
Trying to get his aggro. All right, bell's out. I'm on the bell.
He's on me. Ow! He stuck a spear in my leg. You son of a bitch.
Oh, did you get your other dragon heart, whatever?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
All right, you got his aggro? I'm on the bell.
Yeah, he's on me.
Come on, damn it. Oh, shit. All right, I'm healing. All right, bell's out.
There's a bell out.
I got it.
Nope. You
Damn
missed.
you.
You want some? Come get some. Come get some.
Where's the bell?
I don't see it.
I got it.
He's down to a quarter. I need to heal. I need to heal.
All right, I got his aggro. Oh, shit.
All right, I'm good. Somebody hit me. Get out of here.
Yeah, we got boys.
You guys get out of here. midgets.
All right, he's aggroed on me. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Got it. I'm using the ammo box.
He's on me. He's on me.
All right. We got archers out.
Yes, it's the bell up. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Shit.
I got it. I got the bell. He's almost down.
Yep.
Bell's out.
Reload, please. Oh, fuck.
He got like 2 bells out.
Yeah, he kept throwing them. It's another one right here.
Yep. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Oh,
God. I'm healing.
Let me heal.
Me too.
Alright, I'm good.
Me too. And he's down.
He's down.
One try.
Come see me.
One try. Alright, we got his bell. Nice. I love my character's reaction to these boss fights, yo.
That was nuts.
It's like, that was nuts.
Oh, man. I actually like that fight. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, I feel like we figured out the strategy quickly. It was to just get rid of those bells. Because that was going to be the main problem, is that he was going to summon mad dudes.
Mad ads, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking up here to see if there's any lootables. Right. Doesn't seem like it.
We just run around the ground, make sure we didn't miss anything.
All right, so we got 1 horde and 1 boss down. Didn't make the same amount of progress. Yeah, I mean, we made some, but
you made less than last time, but we advanced the story too, right?
Yeah, we did. We gave him the heart.
Yeah, so that's cool. I definitely still enjoying this game. I definitely
love this game
to the very end. It's fun. It's very enjoyable. I like it. I like it a lot.
Todd, hope to see you in Borderland. I'm down to replay the story with a streamer. Oh my god, dude. he is dead set on Borderlands, man.
Borderlands? I just think it's I'm going the wrong way. I think it just felt dated to me. I definitely would give it a try again. Play it some more, see how that works out, but meh.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's definitely not on my radar right now. If I can get through some other games that I currently have and stop buying more games, I'm
proud of myself. I haven't bought a game since Jedi.
Really?
But there's not been really any games that come out either.
No. Yeah, I didn't. I'm glad I didn't buy Jedi because Yanni gave me his copy. Because he got I think he got a physical copy for like a birthday or a present or something. But his PS4 doesn't play physical discs anymore, so he just gave it to me, and I played it. I just didn't like it, yo. I did not like it.
I don't like the protagonist, that redhead dude. He just looking at his face makes me mad. I can't deal with him. I played a little bit more the other day. I think Saturday night I played.
Okay.
And I played for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, and I just wasn't enjoying it.
Let's make it to the next checkpoint, then we'll call it.
Yeah, I wasn't enjoying it, and I don't think I'm going to go back to it because it just wasn't fun to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's good that it's making so much money because who was it? EA was one of the champions of nobody's looking for single player experiences anymore.
Yeah, it's true. But I don't know. Maybe I'll force myself because I am a huge Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars, and this is up my alley, right? A single player Star Wars narrative. But I can't. It would be much better if they let me create my character a la Mass Effect. I probably would be enjoying it more. But this kid, dude, every time I see him, I just want to punch him in his face. I hate him. I swear.
All right, so we are back where we started.
Okay.
We're back at the center.
Oh
so
yeah.
Let's head down this route real quick.
Yeah.
I haven't fought a vault monster boss. I'm waiting to see my reaction to that. Well, as long as you're waiting, it'll happen.
Oh, you didn't re-up at the thing?
I rested. Oh no, I can't rest without you. I don't think. Yeah, we can rest real quick. Let's rest.
Because I don't have ammo. That's my biggest issue.
Okay.
I guess I have an ammo
Do you
box.
get ammo?
I have an ammo. Yeah, you get ammo. It fills your ammo.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't know that. I knew it filled your health. I didn't know it filled your ammo.
Yeah,
oh,
it replenishes your health and your ammo.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know about Jedi, but I have other games on my list. I mean, I had an $80 cart on, I think, PlayStation, because they had a sale, and I was so close to I was like, nope, don't do it. And I walked away. Yeah, I walked away from it, right? And then when I came back, the games weren't on sale anymore, so they made it much easier for me to empty the cart.
Good. What did you have in there? What are some of the games you had in there?
I'm just checking this other Borderlands. What did I have? I had Sekiro because I was going to try it because of you. That was on sale for like $30.
Which one?
Sekiro.
Sekiro. Yeah.
Sekiro. I had that. I had a VR game though.
Mage.
And what else? I had 3 games. I had Sekiro. I had a VR game, and I don't remember what the third one was.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of the VR game, but Sekiro was the one because I saw it was on sale. I was like, "Ooh, let me try that." Because you said it's a dungeon crawl. It's similar to this, right? But you use swords.
Yeah, similar
I'm enjoying this so much. I was like, yeah, maybe I should try that.
Yeah, but then, it is more in line with the Dark Souls formula than this game. Mm-hmm. This has Dark Souls elements with the respawning enemies when you go to the checkpoints and whatnot. But that is more in line with the original Dark Souls formula. The only thing that's kind of out there is the combat. The combat is drastically different. It's more fast paced and it reminds me a little bit more of the space of like a Ninja Gaiden or something like that. Because Ninja Gaiden's always been pretty quick. Not fast, but yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah,
I was looking at that. Then I remember I still haven't finished Spider-Man. I still got about 25% to go into that. And I want to get into God of War on PlayStation.
Oh, damn. You gotta play that.
So
that is an absolute must.
That's what made me walk away from it. And then again, I was like, I might as well get it because it's on sale. And I just add to my backlog. But when I went back, it wasn't on sale anymore. So I was like, that's that.
All right, so looks like we have a dungeon. Let's do this dungeon, and then we'll call it. Because that boss, I thought we was gonna at least fight him twice.
Yeah, because the experience we had with the butterfly twins.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
That stupid bridge. That was brutal.
That was rough, dude.
Man, but I was thinking the same thing. I figured, we're gonna get a boss, and this is gonna be
rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be brutal, but we blew through him. He wasn't at all.
Yeah, got me down to like 10% health like twice though.
Yeah. I kept what kept happening to me is I kept rolling into corners and he would get there and slash the shit out of me.
Yeah, you had his aggro like the entire time. My issue was getting run down by the smaller dudes when I was trying to take out the bell.
It seems it's a boss battle.
Oh, let's do it. Let's give it a shot.
It seems like he was aggroing with the burst damage because every time I hit him if I hit him with my special moves, like if I was just shooting with my gun or the shotgun, he wouldn't really bother me. But when I hit him with that grenade launcher or the power shots out of the hand cannon, he would immediately turn and come after me.
Yeah, I couldn't even get his aggro when I was shooting him. Like you had it consistently. He was like, "Nah, I got to get this guy."
I was bombing him with.
He gotta go.
Yeah, I was hitting him with the heavy hitters.
Nice. All right, let's give the second boss a try. Let's see what's up.
Yeah, the only thing with this shotgun grenade launcher is one shot.
You gotta reload.
Yeah.
Damn, did they have to put the checkpoint so far away from the boss door? Like, for real, come on now.
Oh, it's one of these.
Oh man, is it another horde mode?
No, this is gonna be a boss. It's gotta be a boss.
I think we gotta ring the bell. You can ring my bell.
Can you?
I don't know.
Oh, you just did.
Didn't do anything. Maybe I have to walk in a little further. I don't know. Oh, I see something. Something's in that cave right there. You see that?
Yeah, I see it. It's a
It's a fucking lion.
Tiger.
Oh, why you shoot it, Todd? Oh, Todd, why you shoot it?
Because we're gonna have to shoot it anyway. It's a wolf with 4 eyes.
He wasn't doing nothing to us. This looks like a Dark Souls boss.
1, 2. Why has he got 3 little arms? That's weird.
He got 2 sets. He has paws and arms.
What is
that? Is
this?
That is a total Dark Souls enemy right there. Oh Lord! Oh God! He shoot me so.
Oh, he's agile.
Yes, he is.
Ouch! Oh, you son of a bitch! Ouch! You're biting me and I'm bleeding.
You got bandages, right?
I do have bandages, but I don't have it on my quick thing.
All right. Well, if we die, that's what. Oh, somebody's shooting you.
Yes, I felt it.
Oh, they're on his back.
What is happening?
Oh my fucking God! I'm about to die.
Don't do that. Oh wait, I'm dying too, cause I'm bleeding out. Oh, let me hit adrenaline.
Oh, never. Oh, we done pissed him off. What? He has lightning attacks.
Yeah, I figured he would, cause his eyes are glowing blue.
You're right.
Where is he? I lost him.
I don't know.
Oh! He's got bad guys on his back.
Yep, get him. Oh, nice. I shot bees at his ass. He's doing I got a spear in my head. Ow!
Blood wart, please. Thank you.
Oh, fucking hell. Run. Oh, he's on my ass. He's on my ass.
I got him. I'm trying to get his aggro.
Alright.
Get behind the pole.
I'm trying.
There you go. I got his aggro.
Alright, I'm healing.
Ouch! That was a bad idea. I don't like his aggro.
It's hard to dodge him.
He jumped off. Hey, protect me real quick. I gotta get bandages.
Oh, hurry up.
I got it. I'm good.
Alright. Ow, sir!
Oh, he keeps dodging my grenades. You son of a bitch.
Oh my God, he is so freaking quick. Ow. Give me some blood wart.
Oh no!
Alright, he left.
Take a blood wart.
There he is.
Ouch!
Oh, damn, hit with the lightning. Alright, I'm using a heart.
Me too.
Oh, God, run.
I'm good. I shot him in the ass.
He ain't like that.
Give his ass. Give him an enema.
Alright, he's running. Alright, using the ammo box. Re-upping on my adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline. Oh, so he goes and gets boys.
Yep. Yeah, eat some bees. Eat bees.
He said eat bees.
Oh, God. He got me.
He's dead. He almost dead.
Oh, shit. He's down.
He's down.
Hell yeah, sir. All right,
boys.
first try. Woo!
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. I'm alive.
Yo, my character's reactions are amazing. All right, freeze frame. I don't know what that was. All right, so we got Arcane Strike, Melee Mod Power. Melee Mod? What's a Melee Mod?
Oh. God dang it.
What's a Melee Mod Power? I don't even know what that is. Toggle Infiltrate. Increase mod power generation on... Oh, so melee hits give you more mod power regeneration. Okay, that ain't bad.
Alright, I yanked out my headset. So anything you were saying, I didn't hear you.
No, I was just reading the information on the new trait that we got. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Yes.
Oh, I can't hear you. And I see you moving.
I can hear you.
So let's do voice and video. And... now I can hear you.
Okay, good. No, I was just reading the information on Arcane Strike. which is the new trait that I just got. And it gives you extra mod power regeneration on melee hits. So it's not bad, but I'm good. I don't really use melee at all, honestly.
Right, I agree. Okay, cool. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That's twice. That was 2 good boss battles.
That's two boss battles. Well, 3 boss encounters. It's 3 shadow doors or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Oh yeah, because we did that
that one horde section.
The horde section, yeah.
All right, so yeah, we made equal progress from our last stream. I am very proud of that. All right, let's get out of here. That one was fun, man.
Yeah.
He gave us something else too. I didn't see what it was though.
It's an inventory. It is the tentacle pod.
No, it was one more thing.
I didn't see we got King Carla's bell. We got the tentacle pod. That's all I saw. I didn't see anything else.
It was something else. I'll go back and look at the replay.
The ethereal orb, maybe? Yeah, the ethereal orb.
No, that's an item you can just pick up. It was something else. I'll go look at the replay and see.
I got the trait, the arcane strike trait, but arcane strike, I should say, not arcane.
My phone's at 5%. I should be able to see it on. I should be able to rewind on YouTube.
Oh, I'm right here. Oh, can I rewind on Twitch?
I don't know. Twitch doesn't allow active rewind.
Yeah. How about Facebook? Just Facebook. Well, I'm not watching on Facebook, so I won't be able to. Dum.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is right where you killed him. I was like running away. You just like killed him.
That grenade launcher is
okay. We got a trait point. We got an achievement.
Mm-hmm.
The Panwolf was his name. We got the tentacle pod. You mentioned that already. What else did we get? Arcane strike. It was the next one. What was after that? It said something. Freeze frame. Oh, that's just an emote.
Oh.
Boo. Is there anything else in this area? What else is down here?
That's a new area, right? Because we came out on the other side.
Okay,
so we went on one side, it came out the other side. So that's where we're going to be going next.
That's where we're going next. Okay, let's head back.
It did that one go in the great. Why am I walking away?
Yeah, like, why are you walking away? What happened?
You go in the gray door and come and then go after you kill a boss. You go through the red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Return to Ward 13. All right, man. Freaking shouts out to progress, man.
Yeah.
This game is so freaking fun.
It is fun.
And apparently it's just like, it's like an endless experience because you can re-roll the world and get like different. There's probably bosses that we haven't encountered.
Right.
Like,
and you keep your progress, which is dope too.
Which is very dope. Yeah. So we may have to do some kind of like
at least one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
One adventure, the adventure mode, right?
Well, yeah. No, I'm saying we might have to play this outside of the stream because one session per week isn't enough. I want more.
But then we're cheating our viewers. They don't see it.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh wow, she has a lot of galvanized iron this time, and she's selling luminite crystals. That's good.
That's new.
All right, so she has 5. I have 67. So, do you know how many luminite crystals you have?
I'm talking to old boy. Let's see. I have 0.
All right, so you can have.
Well, I take that back. I have 14.
Okay, you can have most of those then. I'll just leave those for you. And she has 11 galvanized iron, so I have 11, so I'll take 5. You can have the rest.
Curse of the Jungle God launches a projectile which spawns a tentacle on impact that deals 60 shock damage and steals 1.25% of the hero's max health per hit. Ew. I'm not a fan of that. Song of Swords projects a 20-meter aura that moves with the caster. All heroes standing in the aura will have their damage dealt increased by 15%, last 30%. That's nice. The problem is I can't use either one of these because I can't change the weapon mods on my guns.
You can't do what now?
The weapon mods on the guns I'm using, I can't change them.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy that too much. I mean, I actually do like the weapon mod for this one, for the Hive pistol, because it just puts bees on them. It just does constant like damage.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's low damage, but it's damage nonetheless. It's
Right.
kind of like hitting them with a fire grenade or something like that.
All right then.
Song of Swords. That sounds cool. Lasts for 30 seconds. Protect 20-meter aura that moves with the center. All heroes standing in the order have their damage dealt increased. That is good.
What is that? Yeah, that the forge. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, the Song of Swords.
Song of Swords. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to just get it just cause.
How come I can't talk to Tree back here?
And Curse of the Jungle God. What is this? Projectile spawns a tentacle on impact that deals 60 shock damage and deals 1.25 of the hero's max health per hit. Lasts 30 seconds.
I can't talk to Tree back. I don't know why.
Tree back? She don't like you, man. You got to get closer, man. You don't be trying to get close. That's why.
Dude, I'm like rubbing up against her.
Man, she's not close enough.
If I get any closer, I'm gonna be part of her.
Tentacle shot doesn't sound too bad.
No, because it vamps your health. Every time you hit somebody with it, it takes your health. You see that?
Oh, it steals. Oh, I thought that shit said deals.
Yeah, that's a bad weapon.
Yeah, not the best. I don't like anything that takes away.
Especially in this game.
You're using the Defiler, right? With the
I'm using both of those. The Defiler and the Spore Bloom. Those are the weapons I'm using right now.
Yeah, I don't have those two. Yeah, the Hive pistol's pretty gangster.
I forgot about the crossbow.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I just don't want to replace it for my hunting rifle.
Yeah, I agree.
If it was a secondary weapon, I'd be using it. Because I like bleeding damage. But...
The Fire and the Spore Bloom are my joints right now. If I get another shotgun like the Coach gun, a better version of the Coach gun, I might go to that and try to use a custom mod. But as of right now, I'm good with what I have.
Yeah, Hive Cannon and Hunting Rifle. Those are my jams right now. Oh, now I need Hardened Iron now. Ooh.
Tree back would not talk to me. I don't know why she don't like me.
Man, get up in there. Maybe I need to be close since you're player 2 or something. Let me get over there. Did you talk to her before, right?
Yeah. I had this problem before in the game too, where I
look, the X shows up as soon as I right here. I have the X to talk to her. X to talk to her.
Okay, I'm still on the Facebook stream, and actually, I'm sorry guys, I haven't had you full screen. If you go to Facebook and look at me, there is no X.
All right, maybe if I initiate it first, I don't know. See what I can upgrade. We need another Simul current, whatever the hell that is. Can you talk to her now?
Now I can.
Okay, so I think that's just a bug.
Yeah.
Some kind of bug.
How's it going?
Yes, I will take that, please. All right. Blue Dragon Shard. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Travel. Till next time.
Let me upgrade. I didn't even know I could upgrade my Hive Cannon, but I needed regular.
Oh, because it's newer.
Forged Steel. Well, yeah, it's newer, so yeah, I haven't even done the early upgrade. Early upgrades. Yeah, this thing is still taking the regular iron. So yeah. Oh, it's only +2. Oh yeah, we about to level you up, baby. Forged iron, and now I am broke. All right, so it's level 4 now.
I'm not in the mood for.
I haven't upgraded my armor in a while, so that's probably the next.
Oh, that's how. There's a whole bunch of. Wait a minute. Wave, chair, failed, exhausted. Oh, I definitely want chair.
What are you looking at?
Slotted emotes.
Oh yeah, what we got? Fail. I want fail.
I got chair.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, I want that one. Wait, how did I do it? Oh yeah,
I don't like the way it works. You have to hold in the
yeah. Exhausted, fuse, freeze frame, this way, yes, wave, chair. Oh, god damn it. Slide emote. Fail.
I'll fail in there.
Alright.
Slot.
So I got fail,
Exhausted.
chair, slide emote. I don't want to exhaust it, confuse. I'm gonna do freeze frame. It's the new one we got.
I'm not in the mood for chat.
Exhausted. It's funny.
Oh, look, that's funny. Check it out. Freeze frame.
That's funny. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to use that one just cause.
Let's see what I've got.
That's funny.
I can't update this. Can I upgrade? Oh,
That's Chia.
that girl is hilarious.
I like her a lot.
Ooh.
Oh my god, freeze frame is so funny.
It's hilarious.
So long.
It's ridiculously hilarious.
Yeah, so I'm using fail, confused, and freeze frame.
I'm using chair,
Oh yeah.
fail, and freeze frame.
This is exactly the that John Travolta meme from
What?
Pulp Fiction.
Which one? Let's see. Oh yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just like,
What are you doing?
but yeah, freeze frame is the best. That's the best one so far.
Did you hear something?
Oh, you changed your helmet?
I just did just now because I didn't realize I had that. I like
I'm not in the mood for
my hat. I like my Indiana Jones hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Better be worth my time.
That's much better. Yeah. All right.
All right, so
So,
let's go save at the rock,
Yep.
and then we'll call it a stream.
Head to bed.
Heading to bed, exactly. Just save right here. Alright, and that is going to be it for this episode and for this streaming session. We appreciate all of our live viewers, no matter where it is that you are watching. We are not freaking platform exclusive. You can catch us any and everywhere here on a weekly gaming news show. So we'll be back
At least
next
nobody's offered us enough money.
Oh yeah. But if they give us some money, if they gave us $50 a piece, I'd be we'll stream on Twitch exclusively. It's like, but yeah, we will be back next week with more Remnant from the Ashes and with more gaming news. Check us out this weekend on Saturday. Follow us on social media. Freeze frame it up, and we'll catch you guys next time. Until then, peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. If I could just bring up there we go. All right, bye.